96.5 The Fox, the new evolution of classic rock. Free beer, hot wings every weekday morning, and an absolute honor to be joined on the phone right now by the legendary Johnny Winter, coming to Bismarck Friday night, June 20th, the Belle Mehus Auditorium. Johnny, how are you today?
Fine.
Fine. That's awesome. Now, Johnny, you recently celebrated your 70th birthday earlier this year. How does it feel to still be out on the road, still making music at 70?
Well, I'm still alive.
Now, in honor of your 70th birthday, you released a career retrospective when you got your start back in the late 60s. Did you think that, like, nearly 50 years later, you'd have a career retrospective released?
I was sure hoping so.
And it's out there right now. Of course, people can go pick that up. And coming up in September, you're going to release the follow-up to your 2011 Roots album entitled Step Back. What can fans of Johnny Winter expect from this new record?
Well, it's a great record. I'm really happy the way it came out.
And a lot of guests going to be on this album. You've got Clapton, you've got Billy Gibbons, you've got Joe Perry, Dr. John. How do you go about lining up guests to perform on an album like this?
Well, Paul Nelson, my manager, pretty much lines up the people.
Now, do you just call them up and say, hey, Johnny Winter is doing this album, we want you to play on it, and everybody just kind of lines up?
Pretty much it.
What do you think about having all these people that step up to be a part of Step Back? How do you feel when these guys are like, yeah, it's we want to do it?
Oh, it's real nice. I'm glad people want to work with me.
Now, your guitarist, Paul Nelson, your manager you just mentioned, actually produced the new record. How much easier is it working with someone that you actually spend time with out on the road and work with in the studio?
It's real good because he knows what I do real well. He knows when I'm playing good and when I'm not. He's real up on what I'm doing.
And I mentioned before that you've got a ton of guests on this album, Clapton and Billy Gibbons. And Joe Perry in an interview said that you're the reason that he picked up a guitar. How does it feel that guitar players like Joe Perry from Aerosmith say you're the reason they got into this?
That's real nice. It really makes me feel good.
Now, with a new album coming out in over 50 years in the music industry, what are your favorite memories from being out on the road, being in the studio, doing what you've done over the past 50 years?
Playing with Muddy Waters.
Is it true that there's actually a Johnny Winter documentary coming out soon?
Yeah, it's already been premiered at South by Southwest. It'll be out, in the next few months.
And how did that come about? How did they approach you about doing a documentary about your life?
Well, Greg Oliver had done Lemmy, and he got in touch with us and said he wanted to do one on me, and we had seen Lemmy and knew it was good, so we said, sure, go ahead.
So the documentary is premiered at South by Southwest. It's going to be out here very, very soon. And, of course, your show coming up Friday, June 20th. You're back out on the road. You're coming to Bismarck, the Belle Mehus Auditorium. For those people that are maybe still on the fence about coming to the show on Friday, June 20th, what can you say to convince them? What can we expect Friday, June 20th at the Belle Mehus Auditorium?
About 3/4 blues and 1/4 rock and roll.
It's going to be a fun night. Again, Friday.
Oh, it'll definitely be fun.
Friday, June 20th, the Belle Mehus Auditorium. Johnny Winter, new album coming out in September. This is kind of a comeback for you. You're kind of back out there.
Yeah, we really are.
It's going to be a lot of fun again. Friday, June 20th, Johnny Winter going to be at the Belle Mehus Auditorium. Johnny, thank you so much, and I can't wait for the show on the 20th.
No, thank you.